Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2019 Corolla Hatchback SE to show you. The Toyota Corolla Hatchback is a replacement for the Matrix, and in fact you actually can see one right there. That's the old Matrix. These are where it replaced them. Really good looking little design. This black color is pretty awesome. This is the SE, so it comes with a couple really nice features. First off, in the back here you're going to have dual exhaust on it, and that back end is a really cool looking little car. I've taken a peek all over and I see a couple of scratches and a little nicks. I think this one could probably even come out. No, maybe not. But overall, pretty good shape. There's one more here I saw right there. But overall, no accidents, clean car proof. This is the way you want it. One owner, very clean car, and again, black in color. Basically new tires on this guy. I think there's about 20,000 K on this guy. You can still see the little nubbins on the side. And then we do have locking wheel nuts on there as well, so you don't have to worry about those going missing on you. These Corollas are full of safety features. Right off the bat, you'll notice on the front here, you do have the radar adaptive cruise control right behind that symbol. That allows you to tuck into traffic without having to adjust your cruise control. It's a really nice option. Then you have the anti-collision camera up front. That's looking for a few things. It's looking for oncoming headlights, because that will adjust your automatic headlights. Plus it's looking for lines on the road to keep you on there. It gives you an audible sound if you start wandering away. And it's also looking for silhouettes of people. If it deems you're going to hit it, it will lock you up and make sure that you as little as possible damage. But overall, super safe car between the radar cruise and the adaptive lane departure. So right in the back, nice thing about these hatchbacks is you have tons of room back here. Let me go underneath, open this guy up. You do have the tub style floor mats, the rubber floor mats that come with this guy, so that is an upgrade. Underneath here, you're gonna have your spare tire, a second set of floor mats, and all your little components to take care of all that stuff for you. You also notice you do have child seat anchors in here, so you can fit 3 car seats across. The 2 outside ones are triple harness. This guy is removable if you need to put more room. You wanna knock those guys down. You've got lots of throwaway in there. Definitely a size for, I'd say one hockey bag in there. And then with it open, with the seats down, you definitely have more room than that. So if I pop into here, these seats do come down back here, so I can pop these things down, give you a nice space all the way through. But overall, real nice. Inside here, you're gonna have your piano black seats with soft touch material and that extra stitching there. Again, all the way through, super nice little vehicle. Cup holder right there for you. And again, those tub style floor mats go right over the whole entire way, so you don't have to worry about getting any of that dirty back there. You do have the child seat anchors right here. For those of you who have child seats, these are a really nice option. So you don't have to try and go inside and find that little space. Really easy to get to. Nice little vehicle. Inside here, your cup holders as well. But overall, nice and clean interior. Nice thing about the smart key technology, this guy right here, is if I want to lock the door, I hit this button, locks the door, wait a couple seconds, and I can unlock it right from here. On the inside, again, that soft touch material with the white stitching across. It's good looking all the way through. And then that piano back accent color. Power windows, power doors, power mirrors, lockout button to keep the jerks from the back from opening up your windows. Cup holders and storage on the side. Now these guys kind of have a hybrid between the power lumbar and then manual seats, so you can really get these things, these sport seats, into a really comfortable spot. And again, when you take a peek at this interior, really comfortable seats. That high backs with those shoulders on there really make it comfortable to sit for long ways. Inside here, you're gonna have a few more things. Your automatic headlights. So if I turn it to the automatic and then push it forward like that, let me get that in view. With this button on, you never need to worry about your headlights again. They'll just automatically go between bright and off. And that's that camera up there. So you'd be surprised when you crest hills, the camera's gonna see it before your headlights do. You've got heated windshield wipers, so you don't need to worry about those icing up, and of course your dash dimming lights. We'll jump into this guy and run through some more options. So now we jumped into this guy. A couple real nice things right off the bat is you have a leather wrap steering wheel. I don't know about you, but I really like that. You see this little cutout right here? It's like that on the back side, so it can really hold on to this thing well. So any position you want to hold onto the steering wheel, it's nice and comfortable. On this, you're going to notice along the bottom, you have your audio settings plus your voice control. And your audio settings here, I can adjust through my different settings. I've got my cruise control on this side. My radar adaptive cruise control, I can adjust how far I want to sit behind somebody. I'll show you what that looks like up here when we get it started. Your lane departure, I can turn that on or off right there. On this side, I've got my controls for this section right here. But again, telescoping steering wheel, so I can move it up and down or back and forth depending on where it's comfortable for you. And if you notice, you do have sport shifter in this one as well. So up and down right there on the back. And again, super easy to see or to use. If you like to, mash through the gears with that guy rather than going down here and using the traditional manual. So you go in here and adjust it. Again, really nice setup. It's fun to drive. This does have the new global Toyota architecture, which means it's really stiff. This shares a lot of platforms with a lot of other Toyotas. And if you haven't driven one of these things yet, it is a dramatic upgrade from the old Matrix version. In here, you're going to have a nice soft touch, again, with that stitching in there. And if you look inside here, you have a USB port and your 12 volts in there, plus little wire thoroughfares, so you can put your wire through if you're going to charge your phone and hold it outside. A couple things I like. If you notice, there's no little holes or spots in here that you can collect dirt. This is a really easy cup holder thing to clean. So if you spill some coffee in there, super easy to clean. You have your digital or electronic parking brake. So you just push this button in, and as soon as you stop, the car will automatically put your parking brake on for you and remove it as you start driving. This hold button holds the brake down. So when you're sitting at a light or a traffic circle, all you have to do is come to a stop. Then you can let go of the gas and hold on to this, and it will hold the vehicle for you. You do have your shifting right there. So I can just shift through gears and automatic. Underneath here, you're going to have a couple things. The sport mode is going to be my gas pedal here. It's going to allow me to get a little bit more responsive gas pedal. So your electronic gas pedal with a little bit more control there. Right here is your traction control. So if you like to have a little bit more feeling like you're in control of the vehicle and less of the system controlling that for you, you can adjust that right there. Underneath here, I like this. You got a nice rubbery feeling that I can tuck my phone in there, and it's more of like an upright position, and I can fit the big phone in there. And then you've got your heated seats buttons underneath there, so you can see where that's sitting. Underneath here, you have your USB plug-in and your auxiliary out. That's going to be your hard input to your stereo up here. So if I want to connect for the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, that's how I connect it, and it will show up here, which is a nice option as well. So push button start in this guy. I'll hit that. Show you a couple of the options in here as well. So right off the bat, you're going to know digital speedometer. It's one of my favorite things to have on a car. It allows you to see miles per hour really clearly and set where you are. So cruise control as well, you'll be able to see what your cruise control is set at. If I go down, you're going to have your fuel economy settings, so your last gas tank, your total average right there, and then your current. So that eco tells you exactly how you're driving comparative to the fuel economy standards. If I go over one here, you're going to have your safety settings. So my radar, cruise control, my adaptive lane departure is all sitting right there for you. And then trip information. This is going to be some more of my settings. I can adjust how I want the car to react to certain things. Right there, if I click over, any messages the car is trying to tell me, I'll pop up. Now, if you notice the little red lights down there, see if I can get a little closer there so you can see what those are. Those are seat belts. No, I'm not going to be able to get closer. Can't get through that. But those are seat belts letting me know who's got seat belts on and who doesn't. I'll click back over here, and I think everybody's going to spend most of their time right there. So you got your outside temperature gauge, your clock, your odometer, everything on that main screen right there. If I go to drive, set my cruise control on. Let's go back. Radar cruise. And then I start setting that radar. You can see those three little buttons up there. That's telling me how far I'm sitting in front of the car. So that's going to be about 7 car lengths, about 5 car lengths, and about 2.5 car lengths right behind somebody. So I can really adjust how I want to sit. And then you can see now I've turned on my lane departure. You can see those little lines there. That's going to give you an audible response and a bright orange symbol on that if you start wandering out of your lane. So super nice features. And again, I just controlled all that with this right here. So nice option. So if I come through here, you're gonna have your climate control settings. I like the eco mode because that really sets it up so that it just, again, looking for best fuel economy total. I'm not using as much energy. You do have your rear windows and your mirrors right there that can heat, and then your front windshield as well. So I can really set this up quite easily, and then set auto right there and automatically do all those functions for me. This is one of my favorite features. First off, you're gonna have backup camera in there. Really easy, almost bumper tip to bumper tip. You can see a nice wide angle there, anything that's in the way. The red line is gonna be 6 inches from the bumper. Again, nice, easy backup camera. A lot of functionality in this guy. I can easily, any button that I need to set a phone up, it will automatically set me up. I can pick the phones that are already on there. If I wanna go into menu and adjust some settings, I can go set up, go Bluetooth right here. Once you get comfortable with the prompts, you can actually remove those prompts. If I want to remove one, let's remove that one. Click yes. Device removed. That easily. And then if I go back, I can do the same thing. Add a device, and as soon as I get into my settings on my phone, it's that quickly one button away. General settings, I can change certain things, like I can go in here and change the color of everything. So if I want to have a red everything background or a lighter one, depending on what you like and how you look at it, I think this is the better one right here. But again, I can go in, change the beeps. I don't like the beep on or off. But again, you can adjust it. So memorize key history, driver settings, a lot of things I can go into this guy. Phone, voice control, tons of stuff in here. One time around and you'll really get this car comfortable. Lots of cool things in there. If I go back to the home menu, this is my main screen. I can even adjust how I want this to look. I want a clock up there, maybe my audio at the bottom or audio over here. However I want that to look, I can adjust it. And again, one go around, you can really set that thing up. Other than that, really nice car. Lots of that soft touch material around with stitching in there. So kind of the days of hard plastic everywhere has gone away. But overall, this is a Toyota certified used vehicle, one owner, clean car proof, really nice clean car. And if you've not driven one of these new Matrix, they are quieter, smoother, and just a lot better. And sorry, I said Matrix, this is a Corolla hatchback. But overall, come on down, check it out at Cochrane Toyota.